Welcome to a world where wood meets technology, and together they're shaping the most exciting chapter in the evolution of architecture. Remarkable breakthroughs combined with time-tested solutions are not just changing the way cities look, they are turning one of the oldest construction materials into a symbol of innovation that actually delivers. Today, multi-story buildings are going up without mud, without noise, and at an astonishing pace, all thanks to Derrick's, a company that focuses on modular timber construction. One of the key advantages is that at least 60% of the assembly is completed at the factory. This means that everything is done with precision, accuracy, and no wasted time. Once the modules are delivered to the site, the construction crew only needs to put them together. As a result, the entire building can be completed in record time, 4 months faster than with traditional methods. And even with all that speed, developers don't have to give up on individuality. Want a non-standard floor plan? No problem. Every module's made to order, which means designers can experiment freely. And of course, it's worth remembering that wood is a renewable resource. This is what the future of urban housing looks like. Woodoo brings together chemists, physicists, engineers, designers, and many other specialists. They've filed more than 80 patents and earned international recognition. So, what are they working on? At first glance, their goal sounds almost impossible: creating wood that can take the place of metal in construction. Is that even doable? Based on their current progress, it absolutely is. The Woodoo team extracts lignin from the wood. Lignin is the substance that fills plant cell walls during the process of hardening. Then, they replace it with a special polymer. As a result, the wood becomes 5 times stronger than usual. It also becomes more resistant to weather and fire. Thanks to such creators, the future of construction is not something we have to wait for. It's already here. If the building under construction is a living organism, then Alumega is its joints. These articulated connectors not only link beam to beam and beam to column joints, they also allow for movement. This is especially valuable during earthquakes or strong gusts of wind. The key to Alumega lies in its smart geometry and elongated bolt holes, which allow for shifts of up to 8 mm, and in some cases even 12 mm. For added convenience, Alumega can be pre-assembled at the factory, so the workers on site only need to tighten the bolts. It's fast, reliable, and free from unnecessary complications. Alumega is not just a simple product, but a smart solution for modern construction sites. Heraclith panels shown here are made with wood wool, long wood shavings up to 0.5 meter in length. These boards offer excellent vapor permeability and provide outstanding thermal insulation. Thanks to their cement-based binder, they're also very durable. Insects and rodents are not interested in them, and they're not affected by mold. Heraclith panels are used widely for insulation. They work well in walls, floors, partitions, and between or under roof rafters. These boards are useful in many different applications, and help make a home not just warmer, but also more comfortable. What if wood could be tempered like a katana? The Japanese technique known as shusugi-ban or yakusugi transforms an ordinary board into a work of art using nothing but fire. You heard that right. Flames give the wood not just a stunning look, but also impressive durability. Its lifespan can stretch up to 80 years. Resistance to moisture and insects also improves dramatically. Today, the charring process is usually done with a gas torch, although special kilns are also used where temperatures can reach 1100 degrees Celsius. After 10 minutes of exposure to fire, the wood is extinguished, brushed and rinsed with water. The result is beautiful and ready to use. Imagine building a house like you would with Legos. No glue, no heavy machinery, and no harm to the environment. The wood brick system makes this possible. Its base, built from wooden bricks, is simple, intuitive, and highly efficient. First of all, there's no need for a massive foundation. An insulated reinforced concrete slab is enough. Second, the bricks are lightweight, which makes transportation to the construction site easier and more affordable. Third, they connect using a tongue and groove system and are fastened with nails using a pneumatic nail gun. In other words, there's no glue involved at all. On top of all these benefits, the bricks don't have the usual drawbacks of standard timber. They don't warp, they don't crack, and there's no need to wait for the structure to settle. From a small sauna to a luxurious private home, wood brick offers perfect proportions and a distinctive charm. This building material brings to life the dream of buildings made in harmony with nature. HPAN TEP is a type of fiber board used for insulation. It's especially useful for dry screed work and can also be laid under parquet, laminate, or tile. The tongue and groove system makes installation quick and easy. The standard boards are fairly large, measuring 190 by 50 centimeters, but they can be trimmed on site without difficulty. This allows a single worker to handle installation without overexertion. The boards also offer excellent sound insulation. In some cases, HPAN TEP can reduce noise by as much as 50 decibels. And here's the most surprising part. They can even serve as a temporary roofing solution. In that role, they will hold up for around 8 weeks. Wood skin panels are pure finishing magic. They combine triangular plywood elements, a polymer mesh, nylon fiber, and, if the client requests it, decorative inserts made from materials ranging from plastic to marble. The main highlight of these panels is their incredible flexibility. They adapt easily to ceilings, walls, floors, and even furniture. It is no surprise that you can find wood skin in a trendy boutique in Milan and in a luxurious restaurant in Dubai. There's also special software that allows for full customization, helping each customer find the perfect shape and size for the plywood elements. Ready to create an interior of the future that will impress even your most sophisticated guests? Wisdom Stockholm, the new annex of Sweden's National Museum of Science and Technology, shows just how magical wood-based construction can be. This architectural masterpiece is especially striking thanks to its incredible roof. It's entirely self-supporting, with no columns holding it up, and it spans an area of 1,200 square meters. To make this possible, the architects and builders used a lattice structure made from 2,500 laminated veneer lumber elements, all connected with 3,600 wooden dowels. Science, technology, and art came together in this project and delighted not only the residents and visitors of Stockholm, but everyone who appreciates brilliant designs. Want a pergola but worried the installation will be a hassle? Toya Grid makes that dream a reality in just 1 hour. This clever bracket system is a perfect solution for anyone looking to build a cozy outdoor space without any headaches. All you need is a ladder, a screwdriver, and standard 10 by 10 cm lumber, which you can easily find at any hardware store. The finished pergola will stand strong for 20 years, even in harsh climates, and if you ever need to move it, that is no problem either. A set of 8 Toya grid brackets costs $141. Ready to become the best builder of your friend group? Working wonders with wood is the motto of Western wood structures, and it's easy to believe them. Just look at the incredible bridge their team built in the small American town of Haley in Idaho. The bridge stretches 49 meters across the Big Wood River and makes it even easier for people to enjoy walks through the local nature reserves. The entire installation took only 3 weeks. The 2 sections were assembled on opposite sides of the river and then joined together. One especially interesting detail is the bridge's shape, which resembles a bow. That design was inspired by the area's rich history. It turns out that these lands were once a home to Native American tribes. The grad system is designed to make building a terrace as simple as possible. One of its key features is a set of patented clips that are so clever they deserve a closer look. These clips allow you to remove decking boards as easily as pulling a book off a shelf. All it takes is a special tool and a few minutes of your time. This can be a lifesaver if something small like a credit card or a flash drive slips through the cracks, or if you need access to the utilities running underneath. The grad rails are also worth mentioning. They adjust effortlessly to uneven ground, extending from 3.5 to 35 centimeters if needed. In short, the grad system is so well thought out it feels like it was designed with every possible scenario in mind. Looking for slab formwork without compromises? Super Deck is a great choice. It was developed by Doka, one of the world's top companies in the field of formwork, and it's designed to be fast, simple, and safe. If the crew is small, it's possible for just one worker to handle the setup. In some situations, the formwork can even be assembled from the ground without using ladders. Since there are only 4 main components, it's hard to make a mistake, and the combination of aluminium and wood parts keeps everything light and manageable. All of these efforts help teams work faster while saving effort. Have you ever seen a wooden house assembled like a puzzle in just 1 week? With MHM, that kind of speed is at your disposal. At the heart of it are wall panels made from wood. These panels are crafted from dried boards that are pressed together in alternating layers and fastened with aluminium fasteners. They retain all the best qualities of wood, such as eco-friendliness, breathability, and natural beauty, while avoiding the usual problems like cracking and constant battles with mold. And yes, you can start the finishing work right away, since there's no need to wait for the house to settle. You also don't have to rely on dry weather or measure humidity levels, because construction with these panels can continue in any season all year round. Do you know what this foundation kit has in common with a Swiss Army knife? Both turn something complicated into something simple. This set is pure magic for fast construction. Sturdy metal components are driven into the ground to form a solid base for a wooden frame. The foundation's easy to assemble, as the experts demonstrate clearly in the video. It can also compensate for elevation differences of up to 25 centimeters, making it an excellent base for decks, gazebos, or small buildings up to 40 square meters. The foundation can be installed on grass, bare soil, or even a thin layer of gravel. It gives you the freedom to build quickly without mess or unnecessary costs. The company Interfacer develops, manufactures and supplies wooden facade cladding. One of its most interesting products is thermally modified wood, a material that's been strengthened through high-temperature treatment. The result is improved resistance to moisture and decay. That's why most Interfacer products come with a 15-year warranty. For professionals, the company offers Woodbox, a special sample kit that includes different types of wood, from pine to ash. For regular customers, there are educational video tutorials and videos showcasing completed projects that highlight the quality, style, and attention to detail. The specialists at Cedar Roofing Company work with all kinds of roofing materials. They're comfortable using metal, bitumen, and, most interestingly for us, wood. In particular, Cedar Roofing Company uses cedar shingles. Cedar is lightweight, but it can withstand strong winds. It holds up well against impact and helps keep homes cool in the summer and warm in the winter. There's also the option of having the shingles treated for better resistance to moss and fire. And of course, cedar shingles are incredibly beautiful. A roof covered in them looks like something out of an old illustrated book. It feels as if the material has absorbed the wisdom of the forest and passed it onto the house, giving it a sense of elegance and character that's hard to find elsewhere. With the DMK system, wooden homes are designed with the precision of a Swiss watch and built almost as fast as you can tap the like button on this video. But don't think of DMK as just another construction kit. First, the system works for both private homes and multi-unit buildings. Second, the creators have developed a full set of innovations, not only in design and construction, but also in how people are trained to work with DMK. Perhaps the best word to describe this system is comprehensive. There's no room for error because the components are produced in a climate-controlled factory with a high degree of automation. When wood meets advanced technology, the results can exceed everyone's expectations. AccuPanels are acoustic panels made with a sense of style. They do more than protect your ears and help keep your sanity intact. They also enhance your space with touches of oak, walnut, and other woods. The panels are made from hand-selected veneer, recycled felt, and high-density fiberboard. Alongside their attractive design, they're also easy to install. No special tools or skills are required. Just follow the step-by-step instructions, and installation will take only a few hours. And when you get tired of their minimalist look, you can easily refresh them with the brand's accessories. Need coat hooks? No problem. These and other add-ons turn the panels into versatile elements that are easy to update whenever you like. The company Moso produces finishing materials made from bamboo, and they're doing an excellent job. Just take a look at how Madrid's airport has been transformed. Its fire-resistant ceiling, covering more than 200,000 square meters, is now the largest bamboo finishing project in the world. Moso was also a pioneer in the field of bamboo veneer, creating panels that are suitable for both indoor and outdoor applications. From terraces to fencing, Moso offers solutions for just about any setting. The company even backs its products with a 25-year warranty. If nature were designing the perfect finishing material, it would almost certainly choose bamboo. Delta Beam is the superhero of the beam world. It's used to create flat slabs with minimal thickness and brings together the benefits of multiple materials. The beam itself is made of steel and is filled with concrete during construction. That's where the built-in reinforcement bars come into play. The beam can either be welded or bolted into place. What makes it even more versatile is that with the help of timber connections, builders can securely join concrete parts of the structure to wooden ones. For example, glued laminate timber columns can be installed on a concrete foundation. Those same columns can then support wooden floors. Delta Beam also handles complex shapes with ease. Whether it's a hospital, a school, or a parking garage, this beam brings speed, reliability, and visual appeal to the job. In the Swiss town of Gossau, there are two wooden silos that prove one thing clearly. Sometimes simplicity is genius. Each one holds 200 cubic meters, but the most important part is not the capacity, but the philosophy behind the project. The client deliberately chose to avoid complex technologies, focusing instead on time-tested methods and natural materials. The silos are made from pre-painted larch, a choice that goes beyond tradition. The wood gives the structures an elegant, almost vintage look, while also ensuring durability. No unnecessary parts, just functionality and reliability. This project is a reminder that even in a high-tech world, there is still room for classic solutions. And sometimes, those are the smartest choice of all. Swiss researchers are continuing their work to support timber construction. They conducted a series of tests on structures built with CLT, or cross-laminated timber. This material is made up of several layers of wood, stacked at right angles to each other. The researchers tested how well CLT buildings stand up to earthquakes, and found that their movement is different from traditional frame structures. For example, CLT walls increase a building's overall stiffness while still allowing for strategic flexibility. This means that during an earthquake, a CLT house will not collapse, but it will sway instead, and that swaying will be less pronounced than in frame or log homes. Research like this is extremely important for regions with high seismic activity. It points the way towards stronger, more resilient buildings that also happen to be more cost-effective for developers. This wooden canopy looks like a piece of fine woodworking, but it is surprisingly easy to assemble thanks to the clearly numbered plan that comes with it. The designers made sure the structure would not require hours of screwing and hammering. Many of the joints are made with dowels, and the holes are pre-drilled. The parts are made from oak or Douglas fir, and the canopy can be used however you like, as a shed, a porch, or even a small cabin. The makers can also manufacture custom doors and windows, a great solution for those who value natural materials and a versatile design that can fit into just about any space. The Corvum 3030 tape is used during window installation to seal openings and provide vapor insulation. A 25-meter roll costs about $46, but it's important to know that Corvum 3030 is made in Switzerland and made to such a high standard that it meets not only local regulations, but also German, British, and other international standards. The tape contains no rubber or solvents that might cause it to become brittle over time. It has a service life of over 50 years and remains stable in temperatures from 100 to -40 degrees Celsius.